Sorry, guys. I know we're late.
There's a podcast called Between Two Slabs. They consume mass media. It seems so sad. It's the great Curator and Merlin. They can't grow pubes, so they gotta wear a merkin. They got no money, so I guess they gotta share. Just two nerds wishing they could grow body hair. Comics, cards, and toys, nothing that would interest you. It's the podcast that nobody listens to.
All right, guys. Sorry.
What's up, man? Rise and shine. It's Merleworld Card Time and Dan, the great Curator. It's another episode live stream of Between Two Slabs. 1 week before we head out to the London card show
next week. Yes. Sorry, guys. I just want to say this. Sorry, we are a little bit late, and you guys noticed we don't have our full camera screen. Again, we had technical issues, guys. I don't know what to tell you. We're the worst. We're the worst podcast in the hobby for technical issues and things like that. We don't.
I think you just need better internet.
I think we just need to know. We need a guy who knows how to set things up. Okay, yes. Okay, is what we need.
I'll need to sit. Bring my buddy Jeremy, like I promised before.
Yeah,
because he asked how I was doing, and the last time we here, I felt like it did. We still had some issues though, didn't we? Well, we had the mic issue.
Let's be honest, we have an issue every time.
Every time we come here, but how come it's only here, man? Like it's so like we don't. I mean, unless we're at like some busy place at like the Marriott where there's a million people
everywhere. I mean, even at the Dallas Card Show was terrible.
But your house in Austin, it was perfect.
Sometimes we get it right. I don't know what to tell you. I don't know what to tell you. So
your house in Austin was perfect, man.
Yes. So, anyways, we got a lot to talk about tonight, guys.
We do.
A lot to talk about. Big news. I got major announcements. Basically, the whole show is going to be me making announcements for you guys here. I'm just going to adjust this real quick here.
Go ahead, adjust. That's the Curator's favorite thing, making announcements, guys. Yeah. So get ready. Please tune in, turn it on, and listen up, folks.
Yeah, so we're going to be doing a lot of announcements tonight. I don't really have much else to talk about. I know there's a lot of like hobby stuff going on right now, but you know what? Who cares about any of that stuff? We can talk about that stuff next week. This week, we got a lot of cool things to talk about. Leading up to the London Card Show next week, we're putting a lot of effort into this trip for you guys to make all the content entertaining and everything like that. So I hope you guys enjoy that. Let's start off. Anything you want to talk about here while people are filing in? Anything you want to talk about before I get into my thing? Because once I start talking, I'm going to be talking for like an hour, guys. Okay?
So should I just like go and put it like a hammock up and fall asleep?
I'll give you the floor right now. You can talk about.
This is my moment, and then I'm pushed to the side. The clown guy is going to come get a hook and hook me off. Anyway, I'll be setting up with a show locator this weekend at Brea. I'll do a little warm up.
Are you doing Brea?
I'm gonna do Brea with Donald.
I'll be there.
You're gonna be
for a little bit.
Hanging out. You're gonna hang out with me then.
Yeah. Okay. That's good because I was looking for somebody to hang out with there, so it'll be good that you guys have a table.
Yeah, the show locator wanted to hang out with me after the Vegas show, so he said 2 days. So I was like, you know what, I'll do it, see how it goes, and try to move some cheap stuff to make a little extra money before we head to London because I can't bring dollar cards. Are you going to bring dollar cards to London?
I think I am.
You will?
Yeah, because I think that's the market there, and I think they're expecting to see that kind of stuff there. So yeah. I have to figure out how I'm going to do it. But I think, like my wrestling cards, I think, I'm going to bring it. My Disney stuff, somehow I'm going to bring a box. But I'll tell you this, I'm not leaving with the box. So it's either I sell everything for £1 each or I just give it away.
So what happens if you don't sell it?
I'm going to give it away.
Okay. You're not going to do a show in France or anything?
No.
Okay.
No.
I don't know if you're going to do the Paris card show.
No. Can you imagine if they had a Paris card show? How awesome that would be.
I know. I wish we could all get that together. Maybe we just did a tour of Europe.
I know, right?
And we have the like shirts and stuff.
The way they should do it is they should do like all these different countries. Like I know there's a show in Germany.
Right.
There's different shows. I think somebody said that there's a show in like Spain or Milan or something like that. They should organize where they do these shows on consecutive weeks, basically.
Right.
So people can do tours and, from the U.S. travel out there and make it worthwhile, versus, going to a show every couple months and having to fly across there. I think that would be kind of cool.
Exactly. I do too. And so, yeah, that's Saturday and Sunday. So you did a Southern California area, come down to Brea. What is it? Marriott there too? What's the hotel? I forget.
Marriott, I think.
It is right there at the shopping area there.
Near the Brea Mall.
Right. So if you've seen us there before, then you know where it is. So come hang out. So I just want to see everybody before I head to London. And like I said, Dan, the great curator, and Dan, I think, is leaving Monday, Tuesday, correct?
Monday, yeah.
Monday, and I'm leaving Wednesday, and then we're gonna go down.
Oh, wait, am I leaving Monday?
I know you tell me.
Oh, because then that means we're not gonna do a show next week then.
No.
Hold on, I need to look. So I thought we had. Okay, hold on. I thought
no, there's no way
I
here.
thought we were gonna do one more show by next week before we left. I am leaving Monday.
Oris wants you to go to Italy and set up a visit at Upper Decks Printer Facility.
Okay, what?
The Upper Decks Printer Facility.
Oh, okay.
That's not where the Panini facility is, since Panini is originally from Italy.
Yeah. So I guess we're not doing a show next week. We'll be doing the show live from the London Card Show.
Yeah, we'll be all in transit. I'll be packing up, sending the dog to the kennel or to the dog sitter.
Okay, so this is it, guys. This is it until we're at the London Card Show next week, and then the following week both of us are traveling, so we're gonna take a week off.
Yes.
Before we come back for the following week and we do our debrief, right?
This will be our summer break, I guess, as you would say, or spring break or summer break, just like all the talk show guys do.
Little vacation from between two.
Yeah, and it will be nice and refreshing to see us again, and I'm sure we'll have so much to talk about the show, about the experience, about our travels. I mean, Dan, you've went from Japan to Europe. I mean, how are you feeling right now? I just saw you talk to you last week, and you couldn't even keep your eyes open during the show.
It's I don't know. It's crazy. You know, it's a lot of fun, but it's definitely kind of wears you down. You know what I mean?
Right.
Wears you down. But you know, I am the hardest working man in the hobby, so
I know this is Superstar International here.
Let me tell you this. Can I tell them this
yes,
story?
Go ahead.
Like, when I say I'm the hardest working man in the hobby, I mean it, guys, because leading up to this podcast tonight, I broke my tooth. I was just at the dentist about an hour ago getting my tooth repaired, and I refused to cancel the show tonight. I said, I called you. I said, Merlin, I need to go get an emergency procedure.
Yeah, that just happened when you called me?
Yes.
Oh, my God.
I was eating because I'm getting this crown done, and I had a temporary crown here, and it just blew up. It cracked into like 5 different pieces.
And it hurt?
It hurt, yeah.
Oh.
So a normal person would just like say, okay, you know what? Let's call it. Let's do this tomorrow night. Whatever, right? But no, not me. Not me, guys. I called the dentist. I said, you better fix this now. You got 45 minutes to get it done. And he said, okay, come on down. So I went down, got my tooth fixed, came back here, set everything up. We're a little bit late, but I'm still here for you guys because that's how committed I am to this podcast Between Two Slabs and you guys.
That's right, everybody. Yeah, we're just two middle-aged old men here. I twisted my ankle on the way here. He broke his tooth. We're a hot mess, guys, but we're going to make it and persevere throughout the show tonight. I mean, we've only got 2 hours, Dan, and I know you don't even know where to start, dude. You've got so much information to tell us. I'm all ears. I cannot wait. Like I said, Dan, the curator, and I. Who else will be joining us at the show? Can you tell the viewers?
Well, we have our good friend Gramps. Okay,
right.
Not a lot of people know about it. Gramps. Okay, the guy that has a big Star Wars tattoo right here.
Yes.
Okay, we're gonna have our old friend Brian, Sunday League
Investors. Nice.
Yes, with his tall friend Troy.
They're the kind of ones who kind of started going over there. The American.
Yes, they were the first ones like a year ago or whatever. They went to the first show, I think, out there, and they said they had a great time. So they'll be going with us.
And Troy will 415.
Yeah, Troy will be there. Josh, Sports Card Plaza.
Oh, nice.
He does all the Pokemon stuff.
He's from Florida area, right?
Roth Cards.
Oh, wow. Really?
Yeah. And then Jay Mojo Sports.
Our good buddies. So I can't wait to see them in this new European environment.
Yes.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
It will be interesting, and we'll be all set up together, doing deals, and I think it's going to be a shit show because I know for a fact my table, and because you're going to be right next to me, I've already done the setup. You're going to be right next to me. I can guarantee you it's going to be chaos because I may not even sell anything at the show, to be honest.
Okay.
I'm going in there with the mentality that I'm not going to sell anything.
You have low expectations, is what you're saying? Or you just
not because of low expectations, but because I'm going to be giving away.
too busy.
I'm going to be giving away too many things there that people are going to be swarming to our tables for their free giveaways.
Right,
because
right.
People love free stuff, and I was able to get a number of sponsors, which I'm going to announce for you guys tonight, which are going to be giving away tons of products. So with that, let's just get into this.
Okay, let's do it.
Let me put the banner up so that you can see here. Somehow I have managed to convince these companies right here to sponsor this trip to the London Card Show. First off, we've got Zion Cases, which is the lead sponsor. They will be giving away 500 of these. Actually, they're gonna,
what is these?
Let me clarify this. Let me correct that.
Okay.
They will be giving away 750 of these Mag Pro cases. Okay. Let me demo this for you guys here.
And does each one include a Curator card in it?
It could be. If somebody wants, I'll give them a Curator card. But basically, these are like mag touches, like one touches, but they look like slabs. Okay.
Ooh, wow.
So you can put your ungraded cards in here just like this. Let me pull that out there.
So Zion Cases are also making card
Yes.
holders too.
Yeah, so you put it in there, and then it looks like a slab. It's slightly smaller, but it looks like a slab. And then this label right here, you can actually customize these labels to be whatever you want. So you can come up with your own logo or whatever, and they put the QR code. So it's a good alternative if you want to grade your cards, which is big for Europe, the UK, because they haven't adopted a lot of graded cards yet.
Okay.
They have a lot of raw cards and things like that. So we will be giving away 250 of these to the VIP holders at the show, plus an additional 500 of these will be given away at my table for you guys at the London Card Show.
Now, if I go on the Zion website and I want to purchase these, how much are they running for?
I don't know. They sell them in packs. They're not that. I don't think they're that expensive.
Because they're really cool. I'd like to get one.
But we will have a coupon code, so you guys can use the coupon code Curator for a discount on this. And then in Europe, you can do Curator UK if you guys want to get some of these. Okay, so those will be available at the show, exclusively at the show, guys.
Exclusively at the London Card Show,
at
folks.
my table. Okay, my table at the American section. So you know it's going to be a lot of people coming to get these.
So look at these two weirdos wearing these two shirts.
Okay,
and
right
come
there.
Find us and look for those cases.
Plus, since it's Zion Cases, they will be sending an assortment of their display cases. I mean, their storage cases that we will have on display.
Okay.
Throughout the entire show, Saturday, Sunday, and I will be giving those away also. I'll be giving away bags.
Well, look at there, guys.
Sling bags, the display cases right here. You will get all that stuff from Zion Cases at the show. So I'm super excited about that. So they are our lead sponsor, number one. Number two here, we've got Stand Up Displays. Stand Up Displays is the new sponsor of the show. And all these sponsorships will go all the way to the month of May, guys. We will be giving away 500 of these PSA graded card stands right here at the show, guys. Giving away these packets here.
Okay. What do those things do? What do they look like individually?
They look like this, basically.
Oh, boy. Look at that guy.
They hold PSA slabs. Super easy.
I think you've lost some weight since then.
I have been on a diet.
Okay.
We can talk about that.
You look good.
But check that out. So they hold it like that, and it's a great way to display your cards. Most of my cards are displayed just like this in the stand-up displays. So we will be giving away 500 of these at the show.
So graded like PSA slabs will fit in those.
Yes.
Only though, right?
Yes.
It has to be the standard, correct?
Yes, but they make different sizes. They make BBS,
Oh, they do? Okay.
SGC, top loaders, one touches, even these Zion Cases ones, they fit in here. This is for a one touch. One touch.
Okay.
And they fit in there just like that. So dual purpose right there for you guys. Okay. So 500 of those will be given away at the show.
And that's from Stand Up Displays.
Yes. And if you guys can't attend the show, don't worry, just use my coupon code Curator for that.
So right now, if I've got my great Curator card, I've got it ready. It looks like a dime, like a gem mint. I can go ahead and buy my Zion Case one touch holder and put it in there.
Yes.
And then I can put it on my stand-up display.
Yes, exactly.
And show it off on my table at the London Card Show.
Yes, yes. So that's our second sponsor. Third sponsor, you can see right there, our good friend
Min
from Graded Guard is generously going to send 200 of his graded guards out there to be given away at the show to the first 200 people that come to my table, I guess we'll get some of these. You love Graded Guard. You have Graded Guard on most of your cards. You've been selling it for a few years.
Yes, because they do very well, especially with pop culture stuff. That
and
pop
Pokemon.
culture.
And
Well,
Pokemon.
that's pop culture,
Yes.
obviously, non-sports, as other people call it, the sports people. But they love to do the color matching.
Yes. So we will be giving away 500 of these. Also, if you want to buy some, just use the coupon code Curator for that.
Curator, okay.
So those are our 3 main sponsors for products.
So you mean if I go to the Graded Guard website and use Curator, I get a discount?
Yes, yes.
Okay. I can do that tonight if I want to.
If you want, yes.
Awesome.
And then for the UK people, you will have a Curator UK code, so they will ship out internationally also.
Love it, man.
Okay. So those are our products that are sponsoring us. Now you can see right there, we got 2 service-based hobby businesses that will be sponsoring the podcast also. One is our old friend VeriSwap.
Raymond, right?
Yes, you guys know all about VeriSwap. It's like he told me the numbers behind the business now. It's quickly looking like the top trading marketplace in the hobby right now. I'm super impressed in the amount that's grown out there. But VeriSwap will be sponsoring our trip also. We will be giving away free packs, free cards, and penny sleeves. I'm not penny sleeves, slab sleeves at the show. So basically what VeriSwap is doing, they're giving me $200 to go out and buy a box of cards at the show. And then once I buy it, I'm going to be giving away the packs to people.
Okay.
Yeah. So
nice.
And then he's also sending me some special slabs, and we're gonna do a special trade promotion with a very special card that I have. Should I just tell you?
Yes.
Okay. I'm gonna put up my Ronaldo rookie card, my 2002 Mega Cracks Ronaldo.
You still
rookie
have
card.
that card.
The BGS one.
Wow.
BGS 8
Wow.
that I will have. It will be up for trade. Okay. So if anybody wants to trade for the Ronaldo, it will be at the show, sponsored by VeriSwap.
And you have to do it through the VeriSwap app if you want to.
We will talk about it, but basically it's the promotion that we're doing. Okay, guys.
It's part of the promotion.
Yeah, so it's up, but I'm not giving it away, so it's got to be a fair trade. You know what I mean? But
that's what I'm saying.
I will be
give it away. Can I have it first?
I will be motivated to do it. Okay.
I want it.
So VeriSwap will be doing that, and we'll be sponsoring the giveaway of packs. And then the third sponsor that we have here, Third Down Displays. This is actually a UK-based business that has reached out to us to sponsor our show. And what they do is they're like they sell a bunch of products. They sell like slab mags, they sell sands, they sell cleaning materials, things like that. But they're doing a new service where they're opening a locker system. Okay. And we're not too familiar with that term locker system. We know it as ship your cards, but they call it a locker system out there. It's called the locker. Why am I drawing a blank right now? It's called the Card Locker UK. Okay, the Card Locker UK. Basically, what it is you can rent a locker like a PO box, and if you buy anything in the UK, you have an address that you can ship it to there, and it'll go into your locker. And then when you accumulate enough cards or collectibles, you can have it shipped in one package to your address in the US, and you'll save on customs and shipping that way. So
you don't have to keep like shipping it individually and paying all the excess amount. You can just have it all consolidated together and have it shipped out at once.
Yeah. And if you're buying small cards, you don't have to worry about the shipping kind of being like a deterrent buying those cards. Plus, you'll get access to all the UK vendors that don't want to ship internationally or anything like that. And you can use this address if you buy things on eBay or through any other marketplace. You can send it to their locker, so you can have your own address there. It's a new service that they're rolling out. I think they maybe even started it today. But you want to be able to reserve that locker, guys, because there's only like 25 available in this first phase that they're doing. They're doing a rollout phase, so there's only 25 lockers available. But check them out, the Card Locker UK or Third Down Displays, and they will hook you up. And we're doing something special for the show.
Okay.
Where I will be doing a virtual tour of the show. I'll be going around with my camera, showing people what cards are there, showing people the vendors that have those cards. And if you guys cannot go to the London Card Show yourself and you see something on my feed that you like, you can contact the guys at Third Down Displays, and they will source that item for you if you use their locker system. So basically, it's a virtual card show now. We've turned the London Card Show into a virtual card show for everybody that follows us. So I think that's going to be very cool and exciting.
Yeah, all this like fusion, we're going to make things evolve. This thing is going to constantly evolve, and I'm glad to be part of it.
I don't think they knew what they were getting into. When the London people asked us to go, I don't think they knew. They're probably like, okay.
Oh, come on.
He'll do a couple promotions here and there, blah, blah, blah. I don't think they knew that I was going to.
You're on fire,
I was going to try to get all these things because I'm sending things to their office.
Oh, you are?
Like Zion cases and graded guards.
Oh, so you don't have to carry it on the plane.
I'm not carrying any of that stuff.
I wonder how you're going to get it all
there. I'm not carrying any of this crap.
Oh, so you got it shipped to them.
They're going to ship all that stuff.
And what service did you use? Like FedEx or...
No,
Postal Service?
I don't know, whatever they use. I'm not
doing you're doing a whole different thing. Okay,
they're doing
gotcha.
It. So like Zion cases, graded guards, stand-up displays, they're mailing this
stuff. Straight from the office.
Yeah,
gotcha.
To
not
the
from
London
you.
Card Show office. So
Gotcha.
we're getting all these packages in my name. And they're like, what's going on here? Why is he sending all this stuff to our office, right? But it's gonna be great because it's gonna be all for giveaways and really the goal here, I'll just give you I'll pull the curtain back a little bit and give you guys a little bit of insight of why we do this here. It's basically for exposure, right? Because the UK market is somewhat isolated, I would say, from the market here in the US. They're kind of like doing their own thing out there, but they're following our trends, right? And they're a little bit behind of where we are right now, and they don't have access to all our products and things like that. So when I go out there, right, the reason we have all these sponsors is because they want the exposure to the UK market, because they recognize it's a growing, emerging market of collectors, of full-time flippers, of shops and breakers and all those kind of things out there, right? So it's exciting that we get to go out there and be the brand ambassador for these products and services which we've represented before and which we love and that we use. And now we get to share that with the UK crowd. And, now they get the benefit from all this stuff. You know what I mean? So it's an awesome like experiment to see if we can bridge these two communities, you know what I mean? And then now that we're working with like Third Down Displays, the UK, the Card Locker UK, maybe they can be the hub that receives all these things. Maybe they can be the distributors, maybe we can do all these things. And that's what's really cool about this show and this whole idea of us traveling out there, because it's kind of like we're building bridges,
right,
for collectors and people to get together and share products, share services, share cards. And I think it's going to be a great time.
Love it. Cannot wait, man. So we've got like a week and a half, basically.
Yes. And who knows, maybe if any other UK-based businesses, they want to reach out to us, we would love to work with you guys because we want to bring stuff back too.
Yeah.
Right? We want to see what they're doing out there and bring some of those products or those services back here to the US. So we'd love to work with anybody out there, but I'm super excited to get out there and meet these people and show them all these cool things, because like with Graded Guard, for example, we met Min when he just started this.
Yes.
Right.
And, we were just starting.
and he, he had a tough time getting this off the ground.
Right.
And we've seen him kind of grow and flourish over the last 3 years. And now this is like one of the top products in the hobby.
Nice.
Right? So now we get to share this with the people.
Especially with the Pokemon and K-pop crowd. They love it.
Same thing with Dan. Dan from Stand Up Displays.
Right.
Same thing, right?
Mm-hmm.
Same thing. We knew him when he was just starting, when he was making 3D printed stands. And now he's evolved to, these are actually called UV printed stands. It's like better technology.
UV printed stands?
Yeah. So now we get to share this with them. Same thing with Veriswap. I knew Raymond when he just started the app and nobody was really using it. Zion Cases was early in the hobby, okay, but they have definitely kind of dominated the US scene. So we get to share all these cool things with the people in the UK, and hopefully, they'll learn to love, or they will see the value and appreciate these products and use them the way that we use them.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Love it. Oh my God. I cannot wait. I can't wait to see all this stuff. Is this going to be at our booth? Basically,
I've got
all this.
I've got 3 tables.
Okay,
that I'm going to be laying out the displays of everything.
Wow.
So I'm not even. That's why I'm telling you. I don't even feel like I'm going to be a vendor.
You think you're going to be overwhelmed with all this stuff?
Yes, and I'm going to need your help.
Okay.
Sure. I didn't tell you this until now. Okay.
That's why he's got me going over there, guys.
Because I was a little bit worried about this, but basically, I feel like I'm going to be at like a trade show, basically, and I'm going to be the demo guy. You know what I mean?
Right.
Whatever that guy is, whoever does all the infomercials and demos, that's going to be me.
Remember, Ron Popeil, remember
that's
him?
going to be me. I'm going to be that guy.
Remember the Showtime rotisserie oven?
Yes.
I was in that commercial.
You know
I
what?
never saw
What?
it. Yes.
I said,
Did you never see?
no,
Never show it to you?
no.
I'm wearing, like, this is when I first moved here. I'm wearing an apron. It's for the Showtime rotisserie oven. I heard that if you went there, you got, I'm straight out of college, you get $50 and a free rotisserie oven. So I go there. I'm wearing an apron, and they put the mic in my face. They're like, "What do you love about the Showtime rotisserie oven?" I've never even tried it yet. I just bullshitted some stuff out, and I said, "Oh, because smoke didn't get in my eyes, and I didn't burn my eyebrows this time." I made that stuff up.
Did you ever see?
And I was like, "They'll never use it," and they used it.
Do you get paid on that?
No, I wish, man.
Oh,
I wish, man. I just got a rotisserie oven and $50.
oh wow. Okay, well that's cool. Do you still have the rotisserie oven?
No, it was hard as hell to clean, man. It lasted like a year.
You know that commercial that the guy who does the chopper?
Yeah,
What's his
yeah.
name? Billy something?
Yeah.
The chopper, that's gonna be me.
Okay.
That's gonna be. I'm gonna be at the show. I'm gonna be like, have you tried a gritty guard yet? Let me show you. Put it in there. Boom. Protect your cards. Have you displayed your cards with a stand-up display yet? No. Let me put it in there. Boom. Stand-up display.
Yeah, we'll have a QVC. We should be doing this like a live stream just on display.
This is the evolution of my hobby content. I've turned into a walking infomercial. So, it's gonna be good though. But I'm
Dan Popil over here.
Yeah, I'm really looking forward to just giving away this stuff. I hope a bunch of kids come and I can give away the kids and stuff. And we're doing we're participating in their main stage panels and programs.
Okay.
With the kids and stuff. So I'm really looking forward to that.
Right.
So
Saw all that.
to answer questions and interact with the kids out there. So that's gonna be super cool.
And I heard there's also going to be a trade night.
There will be a trade night.
Okay.
We will have our own section at the trade night.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, the American section. They're gonna have tables for us reserved. We're not gonna have to fight over anything. And then we're gonna stream. We're gonna live stream.
We're going to live stream, so you will see us live from London.
Yes, hopefully the Wi-Fi.
Crossed.
I don't know how the Wi-Fi.
Hopefully it works better than Dan's house
No,
does.
We'll see here. It's working good right now. I think.
Well, no, you know what? Now I know.
All of a
This
sudden.
is what I know.
All of a sudden.
I'm noticing. I've never noticed his thing, but dude, are all these tabs open right here?
Yes.
These are. There you go.
What?
I just answered my.
I always keep those tabs open.
Yeah,
Did I close them?
Yeah, that would probably help.
Okay, give me
Yeah.
a second.
Oh my God! When I keep all those tabs open, Maria can't get in. She can't Zoom anymore for work. But it's too late now. It's like we're all set up.
Okay.
But I think I just solved the issue. We'll do it later.
Okay. All right. So
Dude, this guy's got like 100 tabs open on his computer.
I'm the hardest working man in the hobby, guys.
Yeah.
Okay? I got a lot of stuff going.
He's networking through them all.
You have no idea. You have no idea how many people have been.
Wait a minute. Why are you logged in OnlyFans too? What's going on? Okay.
Okay. All right. Calm down. All right.
Oh my goodness. Oh, so yeah, dude, I cannot. I'm so excited. Yeah, we're gonna do it. So what kind of? I mean, you're gonna bring cards. You're gonna bring memorabilia. Are you gonna bring memorabilia? Are you gonna bring some of the AMG stuff or not? Is it just too big?
Might bring
Or photos or anything like that?
I only got a couple of my Taylor Swifts left, so I think I can manage to bring that. But
Yeah, maybe you should bring one or two.
yeah, because the price point. I'm basing
Taylor
it.
Swift.
I'm basing it off price point. So I'm bringing things basically $600 US dollars and below. I'm not bringing. I might.
You don't want to bring anything. So you don't want to bring like your wrestling all stars Hogan or Flair. Or
I might bring a couple things just to get people's attention, but it's not going to be. It's going to be like 10% high end, 90%
okay,
mid to low.
So some things for that have like table conversation with, like break the ice, like conversation
just to
pieces.
show off.
To show off,
just to remind these people
what you have. Yes,
to remind these people who I am. Basically.
Exactly.
Okay? I can't be bringing dollar cards.
But you're not going to bring like a dozen cards over $1,000.
No, probably not. Just because I don't have the room.
Right.
Yeah, I'm packing a couple of my Zion cases and bags, and then that's it. But because we're traveling before and after the show, so
same here.
And plus, I don't want to just carry a bunch of stuff.
Right.
You know what I mean? So, but I'll bring whatever I can.
And I think mostly going to be like. You're going to bring sports and non-sports?
Sports will be just very little.
What, like some soccer?
I only have 2 soccer cards.
That's it. That's it, guys.
And a couple basketball cards. That's it.
And who's the basketball?
Kobe.
Okay,
Yeah.
it's gonna be Kobe.
Yeah,
because that's your favorite.
Yeah, but mostly everything will be. I'll try to go heavy wrestling. Oh, the piggy banks cards. I'm going to bring a lot of piggy banks cards.
Yeah, piggy banks is really popular.
Oh my God.
now. I did not know that.
Piggy banks is on fire right now. Like if you guys pay attention to, if you guys are part of the Discords or the private group chats or anything like that,
What's these Discords about?
it's secret. I can't tell you.
Oh, really?
Okay?
Not even me?
No, not you.
Oh.
Especially not this guy.
Oh my
Okay?
gosh!
But
Wow.
they are on fire right now. People are going crazy for the piggy banks cards right now. So it's a wild market. So I will be bringing those out there, and I bet you I'll sell a couple. Because they're so hard to get right now.
There's a lot of people who've reached out to me and they're on Instagram, and I go to their profile and they don't have like big profiles, but all their posts are nothing but piggy banks cards that they've purchased.
Can I show you something real
Yes.
quick? Okay, give me a second.
Is that crazy? Oh, he's been out of the room for this one, guys. It must be big. Must be big. I see a lot of people in here. We got 19 people. Orist, Gramps is in here. Gramps, you see it? Yeah, if Dan could get rid of a lot of these tabs, he's got like 50 tabs. That's probably why my phone was not connecting to the internet. It was having issues because I'm using my phone as the main camera that I always do here, but it was getting really pixelated and then kicked out. Now I know why, because now I can see Dan's computer. You
What
can
does
see
that
all
have
his
to do with my
toys.
computer? It was your phone.
No, it's because the phone can't run into it.
Okay.
When I do this, Marie, her computer can't.
All right, so I'm going to show you my latest piggy banks acquisition.
Whoa, look
okay?
at it. Oh, it looks like a book.
Okay, this is the latest acquisition here. If you pay attention to what's going on with piggy banks, you've seen this before, but I'm going to just show you because
It says good too.
because I think that you will appreciate it. Yes, that's the name of his company. Good.
Okay. Oh, it is. I did not see. I didn't even know that, guys.
So I will
Good
let
too.
you. I will let you just kind of do a live reaction of your unboxing here. Okay, you basically open it like that. Okay.
Like this?
Yeah.
Slowly.
Yes, and see what that is.
Wow. Okay. Yes. Are you giving this to me?
No, fuck no. Okay, look at that. I've managed to get myself make sure it doesn't fall off, the Marvel and DC Kurosawa set here. Okay, I had to do a couple trades to get this.
Oh my gosh.
Okay, but I got it. So piggy banks is definitely on fire right
And so when you order the 2 card set, that's what it comes in mostly?
Yes.
Because when I order the single ones, it comes in the smaller red box, correct?
Yes.
Which is also a very nice container. These boxes that come in are pieces of art themselves, I feel like. He does such a great, like you said, he does such a good detailed job with everything. The whole package is beautiful.
Yeah, it's definitely, he's definitely crossing over to mainstream popularity now, which is very interesting to see.
The more I go to different shows, I see a lot of our friends who are setting up have piggy banks cards for sale at their booth.
It's a thing now, and they're worth money.
Yeah,
they trade on the secondary market for sure. Now.
So you gonna bring that
to where?
To England?
Yeah.
Kurosawa, was it the DC heroes and villains?
Yeah, I might if I can make it work. Turn the volume down.
On this one?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. So anyway, so that's basically the big announcements that we have for our sponsors going into May. So make sure that you guys, if you support us, please support our sponsors too by giving them a follow. And if you want to buy any of their products or services, just use the coupon code Curator for that. Curator UK.
Love it, man. Love it.
Okay. I've got a couple things to give you here. I see that you got something for me.
Yes.
You want to give that to me first?
Let's do it first, okay? So I gave this to you. I've also bought 2 of the. So I said to the great Curator, he's like, who gave it to me? I was like, dude, it's me. It's the Merle. Let me tell you, what you're getting, I also bought. And I couldn't live with myself if I didn't get these for you as well, okay?
All right. You want me to open it live?
Yes, because it means the world that I had this, but I also knew it'd mean the world if you own this as well. And everything, you're such a good friend. I had to do this. I had to do it.
What is this? What is it?
I had to do it before he left.
Building it up. This is a live.
So he could torture me all the time and yelling at me and everything.
This is a live unboxing, guys.
You can just slide it out of that thing, I think. But yeah, there you go.
Go on. damage it, whatever it is. Let me just.
Okay.
I'll do it proper because.
So obviously he knows it's some type of vinyl.
Very well packaged. What is this? What is this? What's going on here?
There's 2 things in there.
Oh my goodness. What is this, guys? Shit. Oh shit, the whole What
I
is
do
this?
love it.
Oh my god, I was looking for this.
I know you were, and you never said anything about it, so I knew you didn't get it. And I was like, you know what? I found a couple,
And it has the green band on
and
it.
they gave me the offer, yes, because this was only made actually in Japan. I
You got
found
this
out
in
from
America?
TikToks. Well,
From America?
no, I bought it from Japan,
Oh wow.
and they gave me the offer that I made, and I made 2 offers on 2, and he's like, you know what? I'm gonna buy both of them from 2 different people because I was like, Curator, I can't glow if I own one of these and show it to him because it would just burn him. So I was like, I have to give you one.
Wow. And then this is a Ric Flair album?
Well, show the front of it. This one's numbered.
Oh, okay.
But it's by this rapper Mickey Diamond, but it's the one where he uses the Ric Flair logo. This is sealed and it's colored gold vinyl. And it's number 2, so it's 172 out of 175.
Wow. I'm gonna send this.
Show the numbered out of the one.
I'm gonna send this to AMG right there. Okay.
Yeah. So Mickey Diamond, this is a
right there. Very cool.
And then the Ric Flair is also a picture disc with the OBI on the side.
Oh wow. I'm gonna send this to my friends at AMG and see what they can do with it.
But I know there's 2 things he likes.
Wow. Look at that. Thank you, man.
You're welcome. You're welcome, man. Anything for you, buddy.
Appreciate it.
I knew he would like those.
Okay.
2 of his favorite wrestlers.
All right. Well, I feel like it's Christmas right now. Hold on. Let me just put this to the side so it doesn't get messed up. Okay.
I know, right? Yeah, we saw that from Todd down in Dallas, and he had that graded with who was it? Vintage grading.
I forget.
And I know you and I's mouths were just dropping down to the floor over this. We were so jealous
All right. I got
that we had to have it.
Give me a second. I got.
Okay, give him a second. This guy's so unprepared. So anyway, I hope people's watching. Does anybody else own like wrestling albums? Because those, especially the Hogan one, also have a bunch that are entrance music to all the wrestlers, not only American but Japanese, that wrestled in Japan back in the late 70s and 80s. It's their Japanese entrance music. So like Andre, Stan Hansen, Bob Backlund, the entrance music that they used in the around 1980. Does anybody know about these type of albums? I think like BBM made some too. There's a bunch of Japanese pro wrestling. You can find them on eBay. There's lots of them. But I think those are really cool to have them slabbed. Like the albums also show photos of like Andre the Giant, Backlund, Hansen, Hogan. They're super Inoki. So they're super, super freaking cool. So if you've owned any of those, please let me know. Michael, you headed to London when you headed out, buddy. Oris, you should come to London and join us, Oris. Oris, if y'all don't know, Sports Car Professor 7 is our AI viewer who posts a lot of questions and sends a lot of information because I think Dan paid like $20 a month for this service to get information from and to always follow me everywhere. So yeah, do they sell Mr. Minty cleaning supplies in the UK locker room? I know we should have had some Mr. Minty supplies to take with us maybe I should text him right now. Where's my phone? Where is my phone? I don't even know where I did my damn phone. Oh, I have no clue where it went. Oh, here it is. I'm going to text Mr. Minty right now and find out if he'll sponsor me. Let's text him. Am I going live? Yes. Everybody's asking if I'm going live, so we'll find out. I think Dan disappeared. So here he comes.
All right. You ready?
Yes.
Okay. First is, I showed you this last week. This is your T-shirt from the world famous Ribera.
Whoa! Oh my gosh!
Every wrestling fan knows that this is where all the wrestlers go in Japan to eat steak. So now I got you one extra large. But
is this where The Rock got the Brahma Bull idea from?
Yes, basically yes. Okay, so if you're a wrestling fan, then you know about Ribera, and this is where they go. So I got you. This is like a pilgrimage that you have to go to Japan to see the place and have a steak there. So
did you have a steak there?
I did not.
Oh no,
yeah, I did not. But I got the T-shirt for you. So you get the Ribera T-shirt. Okay,
it's soft too. Feels good.
Yeah. So
nice cotton on that one.
All the way from Japan. So that's the first.
Oh,
gift.
I'm aware of that.
That's the first gift. Okay. Now the second gift. Second gift. Well, let me just kind of say this. I don't know if you want to consider this. It is a gift, okay? But let me just make this announcement. All right. Okay. This is the next major announcement from the great Curator. So, if you know, over the past few months, I have been kind of teasing that I might be releasing some cards of my own, okay? Dabbling in it, if you will, okay? And actually, I've been kind of like low-key about it. It's actually been a top secret project of mine that I've been working on over the last year. Right. With a partner of mine, a friend of mine, Mo, you know him.
Oh, yes.
We've been working together to try to come up with a concept of building our own independent card company where we just make things that we like, basically.
Right.
And this last week, we debuted the company. It's called Saturday Morning Cards. Obviously a play on Saturday morning cartoons. Because I grew up in the 80s and early 90s, and that's what we did. We just on Saturday mornings we woke up early and we watched cartoons from like 7 a.m.
Oh yes,
to noon, right? And,
I woke straight up, jumped on my couch, and turned on the TV.
And we watched the old ones like Super Friends, the old Mickey cartoons. We watched the G.I. Joe, Transformers, everything that they had out there. We watched basically, and that was our generation. So we named it Saturday Morning Cards as kind of like a tribute to our generation. And we're just going to be making basically low print run cards. So they're not going to be like mass produced. The first run that we're going to do is out of only 1,000. They're going to be very affordable, very so that anybody can buy them. Basically, the retail on it is going to be about $30, and we're going to be finding characters and IPs that we can make that will just make you feel nostalgic for the 80s, 90s, and who knows, we might branch out to the 70s or something like that, the 60s or whatever. Our first release, we just gave the hint, or the debut about the first release is going to be a Steamboat Willie card because he's public domain now, so we're able to use that. To do as our first one, and obviously that came out in the late 1920s. Right. But it's been played throughout every decade, and I remember watching that cartoon as a kid. You can see I have a Steamboat Willie toy right there.
Right, and if most kids see that, they're going to identify that straight with Mickey Mouse. Yeah, they're not going to understand that's Steamboat Willie.
So it is definitely a part of my childhood. So that's going to be our first release, and you didn't see it. I was hiding it. I was purposely hiding it from you. But all the shipments have come in, and they're being packaged right now, and they will be shipping in 3 weeks.
That's crazy. Yeah,
we will be doing a public pre-order period in the next maybe a week or so. Maybe this Saturday. I think I want to do it like we do the pre-order on Saturday, as if you're waking up early.
Ooh, that'd be sweet.
Yeah, waking up early to order it, just like you'd be waking up and watching a cartoon. It will be a very limited 2-week order period. So if you don't get it in on the first 2 weeks, then you got to go to secondary market. Okay. And it's going to be probably priced higher because we'll go to shows, but we're not going to go to card shows. We'll go to like Collector Con. We're going to go to
good idea.
D23.
Yes.
We'll sell it, but we'll sell it higher than whatever the retail price is. But since you are part of our family, me and Mo, you're a friend of ours.
Paper Gems.
And you've been a big supporter of ours. I
was wondering why Saturday Morning Cards was flooding my algorithms on IG when I woke up this morning.
So follow Saturday Morning Cards account, guys. Please follow this account. You're not gonna want to miss this because I've got some. Really
I was like, who are these guys?
I've got some really, really cool things planned for Saturday Morning Cards. And if you watch my content and even this podcast right now, you might see some hidden Easter eggs hidden somewhere within this podcast. But I'm not gonna talk about that right now. What I want to talk about is
even Easter eggs everywhere. This guy plans ahead, man.
I want to give you I want to give you a gift.
Okay. Yes,
I
sir.
want you to be the first one to have the Steamboat Willie card.
Oh,
so
my God.
I am giving it to you. I am giving you.
Oh, my gosh. Look at that.
I am giving you the first one. The first one. I even inscribed it on the inside for you. The first one ever. But I'm giving this to you. I want you to unbox it live. Show the people your reaction, okay? And let me just tell you this.
Okay.
This is a passion project. I designed everything. The box, the wording, the text,
impressive,
the design, everything came from me. So this is definitely a passion project for me. This is my
I love
my
it.
hobby
Even the glitter font on the front of it,
yeah,
too.
so show that off. And then
Guys, look at that.
you have the first one, Merlin.
Were you influenced a lot by piggy banks boxes too? And this, you're like, I have to have a nice presentation box.
I took everything that I loved in the hobby.
See, this is glitter. I love this. I love this. I love the old TV look because it's like the brown TV.
And this is world premiere. Even on Instagram, nobody has seen this. Okay, just a few select people that have been involved with this project with me have seen this, but we have not shown this publicly to anybody. And just because I don't think a lot of people are going to watch this, we're showing it now for you.
The
guys,
box
okay?
alone looks like it's worth $1,000 at
Yes.
least. Oh my, it's so expensive
Yes.
looking. And look at the music on the side.
There's
of
a
the
lot
spine.
of Easter eggs, a lot of details that have been put into this
Look
card.
at that, guys. Volume 1, 2024. And then he gives the whole information about Saturday morning cards, just like he announced earlier before he gave this to me. Tells you everything on the back. It has the barcode. It has their IG links and their website on there. And yeah, so what do? I'll push this down.
You open this flap up. It's meant to look like a book.
Okay. So it's almost like the piggy banks one too.
And then you can collect these books too.
Oh, I see. Okay.
On your shelf.
What? Oh my! What? Oh, ooh! First ever sold or given.
I inscribed this for you.
So
Okay,
guys, look at this.
ever.
Here you go. I want to reveal this. So here's the inside of this, and Dan wrote that on the right here over Steamboat Willie, Mickey Mouse holding the boat wheel, the steering wheel. It says Saturday morning cards on the inner spine there, and then a nice silver card with Steamboat Willie. It looks like a downtown, like a fancy downtown card. Case hit.
Pull that out.
You pull it out. Oh, it even has Saturday morning limited exclusive sticker over the One Touch, just like all the fancy cards that are redemption cards you get. You see that, guys? The nice glitter to that, the nice shine. It says public domain with a gator at the bottom, Steamboat Willie, and then what? It says established in 1928.
1928. That's when that cartoon came out.
Crazy, almost 100 years ago. 96 years ago, guys. That's crazy. Look how beautiful that is on the back there. There's a lot of information on the back there. 1928, card number 1, silver. The silver card. Oh my goodness, that's beautiful, dude. Thank you so much.
There are no base cards. They're all refractors because nobody cares about base cards, to be honest. And there's going to be number parallels. One out of 199, out of 100, out of 50, out of 25, out of 10. And yes, there is a 1 of 1 out there.
So those cards, those will be randomly inserted.
Yes.
So you don't know if you're giving someone the 1 of 1. They don't know they're going to be get one until
because they will be sealed.
Opening it up.
So the boxes will be sealed. We'll put a sticker on here for this one I just gave you, but they will have a sticker on there
because you wrote the thing.
They will all be sealed. There will be cases available, and everything will be randomized so that you'll have case odds of pulling, all the parallels and everything like that. And we're going to do a lot of fun stuff with this, guys. We're going to do incentives. Currently, this will be graded by Beckett and CGC. They will grade this, and I'm waiting.
They will grade.
Yes.
Okay.
And I'm waiting for the announcement from PSA. They will grade these also. So these will be totally legit cards that can be submitted for grading.
So if you feel daring and want to take that out of their beautiful One Touch and take that sticker off and get it graded, you take it CGC and Beckett BGS, correct?
Yes, but you don't need to because we price it at $30 just so anybody can have it for their collection. This is for collectors.
So this entire thing, if you want to buy this and go on your site and purchase this card, is with the box and everything, it's just $30.
$30 plus tax and shipping.
That's it.
That's it.
Oh my god!
What can you buy in a
I
hobby?
think you're
for $30?
losing money with all this.
Well,
I feel like the box itself is $30.
Well, we're not going to be making a lot of money, I'll tell you that. But what we will do is we're building a community of collectors for that want to appreciate all the things in the hobby that we love. We love shiny cards. We love refractors. We love
serial numbered cards.
We love chasing numbered parallels. We love beautiful designs. And now we're going to get the IPs that we love. And I'm actively working. I've got 2 other releases down the line. If this does well, the other 2 will get the go-ahead and released. And I am actively negotiating for some other IPs. You know, we're not going to be doing any sports stuff, I'll tell you that, but we're going to be doing a lot of fun things from your childhood, basically 80s, 90s stuff, childhood, comic books, cartoons, movies, whatever the stuff that I love. If you love the same stuff that I do, then you're probably going to enjoy these cards that we're going to be making for you guys.
Oh, I wish you could make it. Well, this is way before your time. Do you remember HR Puffin stuff? I would love it. HR Puffin stuff card.
I'll look into it for you.
Cinnabon Cross. But guys, look at this. This is just like beautiful.
Yeah.
It's really nice. I feel like what you've done, all the favorite attributes of all the cards or people who make cards, even art cards, custom cards, you've taken all the best attributes that they possess and you put it all into this box right here in this card. I know you've been studying.
That's what we tried to do. And this box itself is what we call blind box design. So just like with the, let me see if I have
See, that was one of the things I had I wish I had an example. I sold it last week at Las Vegas though, but I had the Snoop Dogg Dr. Dre card that was manufactured by Gas Trading. And this was like one of the first cards they had done, like kind of like this, but it had a glass cover to it. If you remember, it was a tin can. But the packaging people didn't do the what do you call this again? The guest box.
Oh, I call it a blind box.
Blind box, yes. But it was just open, so you saw which type of card it was inside it.
That's no fun.
No, but they had to randomly just go and actually just blind grab them from the cases they said.
Okay.
And I actually got the Snoop Dogg one I got was numbered like out of 50.
Oh, nice. So that's what this is. This is basically meant to give you that feeling of not knowing, like ripping open a pack, right? Chasing the rarer cards, but also getting a really cool card. Even if you get the non-numbered card, it's still a refractor. It still looks beautiful, and the price point is.
Where do y'all put the number on here? Usually,
this is the non-numbered one.
This is non-numbered one, but usually
on the back.
On the back right there. Okay. And what will the one of one look like?
Black.
It's going to be a black one.
Yes.
Oh wow!
I'll show you after this. I have the prototypes I can show you.
Nice.
But we're going to do a slow reveal on our Instagram. So if you guys want to see that stuff, please follow the Instagram page, Saturday Morning Cards. When we hit certain milestones, we will be dropping the next reveal leading up to the pre-order period, which I hope will be this Saturday. We'll see.
Now, I also see on here that you have a website too. Is this website live now? Is it active?
It is not active. It will not go active until Saturday.
Okay, gotcha.
Saturday morning, it will go active. And you can pre-order all these for a 2-week window period. That's it. And then after the 2 week, we're shutting it down. You cannot get it out.
Really?
Yes.
So
so we're not gonna just let these sit around. We're gonna do the pre-order period. You get it if you get it during that 2-week period. You get it. You can order as many as you want, but after that, you have to find it in secondary market.
Woo! Oh my goodness. Well, I hope you the best of luck. I hope you as much fame and fortune and success as Piggy Banks has, because this is definitely a nice presentation. It's very nice gift. Thank you so much again.
I appreciate it. Thank you for the gifts too. And a limited number of these will be available at London.
Really?
For the first time ever. They will be available at London for anybody in the UK that wants to get their hands on this.
That's awesome that you're going to have something ready for London. That was going to be my next question, but I didn't think you were going to have them ready by then.
Yes.
You're going to have those ready by next week.
Yes.
Love it, man.
Yes. And one last thing I'll tell you about this. We're going to do some fun stuff with it. We're going to have, we're not going to have redemptions. We're going to have achievements and challenges.
I mean, Saturday Morning Cards is not going to have redemptions.
Yes.
They're going to have challenges.
Yes. So if you remember, you probably a little bit too old for this, but anybody that was a kid in the 80s remembers collecting toys, and you would have to collect the proof of purchase on the back of the toy.
Yeah, that kind of happened in the early 80s.
They would have like this little barcode, you cut it out, and it'd be a proof of purchase, and you would get like little catalogs, especially for like G.I. Joe stuff. I would collect the G.I. Joe points. every time I buy a G.I. Joe figure, it have a flag point on it. And if you collect enough points, you can mail it in and you get like exclusive toys and things like that, right? So I'm going to try to capture that feeling and that kind of fun activity by doing the same thing with this. We're going to have incentives. If you're the first one to grade one of these with PSA and you get a PSA 10, I'm going to send you an uncut sheet.
Really?
Yes.
Oh, there's things like that.
Yes. If you create the rainbow, I'm going to give you uncut sheet. I might give you production samples.
How many cards that are in the rainbow for this one?
Well, with the 1-of-1,
this flagship card.
With the 1-of-1, there's 7.
Oh, wow. Okay.
And we will be showing those off slowly on the Instagram page, Saturday Morning Cards. So make sure you follow that if you guys want to see them all. But if you're the one that gets them all, you'll get free stuff. You know, we're gonna make a big deal about it. It's gonna be fun. It's gonna be a fun challenge that everybody can participate in. And you know, we're gonna be making T-shirts. We're gonna be making pins, stickers. All it's just gonna be.
I definitely want one with the TV logo on there.
That's our logo right there. That's our logo. So there's gonna be a lot of challenges people can achieve. And do you want to see one of these uncut sheets?
Of course I do. Who doesn't want to?
I'll just fucking show you.
Who doesn't want to? I feel like we're on QVC right now. Oh my goodness. This is exciting. This is really a beautiful card. Just really nice. The box is nice. Gosh, you can sell the box by itself. An empty box. It's so pretty. Don't you agree? Gramps. He's finally glad that you mentioned his name, so he gave us a $3 super sticker.
All right, Gramps.
And Gramps said he will be ordering.
Oh, awesome.
Wait a minute, but this isn't Star Wars, Gramps. You know that, right? This is Disney.
Okay, I gotta be careful because there's production cards on here that I cannot show you. Okay.
So he's got to make sure some of this stuff's redacted.
I gotta cover up some of this. Okay. So here is the uncut sheet. Okay, that maybe somebody could win one of these right here. This is the base silver cards. And then
you have that like in a case or container.
It's laminated. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So we'll just be giving away things like this for you guys. You know, if you get the achievement.
Oh, then you can frame that just like you did with these cards.
Yeah,
because the Marvel Masterpieces.
Because I love uncut sheets, and I want people to have uncut sheets. You know, it's like they're really hard to get. So if I have the opportunity to incorporate this into my own thing, then yeah, I'm going to do it, for you guys. So basically this project, this venture is a reflection of all the things that I love about the hobby that I want to share with people. And, hopefully they appreciate it too.
Can I ask you one question?
Yeah.
When the hell do you sleep?
Yeah, well, I don't know. I don't know. I got a lot of things going on right now.
When do you have time to do your skin?
My glass skin?
Your glassy skin. Can I touch your skin?
No, you cannot touch me. Okay, that's where I draw the line. Okay, that's where I draw the line. Okay.
Woo, boy.
Anyways, and you know what? It's funny because I just had some meetings today. For some other projects that if I told you what I have planned on camera here, I think it would blow your mind.
Oh my God!
No, I'm not gonna tell him. I'm not gonna tell
come
him.
on! Come on!
Get
Get more super stickers. Super stickers.
Too, okay.
Damn it, we tried, guys. We tried.
But so that's all the stuff that we got going on. It's been an exciting couple weeks for sure.
Wow.
And
you just got back from Japan, and now you're doing all this. Now we're heading out to Europe next week.
Yeah.
It just keeps on going.
Yeah, I don't know,
Never stops, man.
I don't know. Like, what are we doing? Like, how do we get here?
You need to be on those beer commercials.
I know. I don't know, man. It's crazy. It's crazy all the things we got going on, But it's fun.
Okay.
Fun.
Are we going to have any merch?
Yeah.
Between Two Slabs merch for Europe?
We will have Between Two Slabs shirts, a very limited amount available at the show. And I ordered stickers. If I get the stickers in time, then we'll have stickers for you guys too.
Oh, nice.
In London.
Okay. Love it, man. Oh my gosh. There's so much stuff. I don't even so overwhelmed. Woo! Oh my goodness.
Okay, so that's all those are all the big announcements that I have. Anything that you want to talk about? We can talk about a little bit of news if you want to bring anything up. or we can get straight to comments on this. What do you want?
No, let's not on top of my head. I'm sure I'll add some stuff.
This is the
that's the one with the big feet
that I got in
I
Japan.
can touch. I want to feel what that feels like.
This is like my new collecting passion is these soft figures, vinyl figures, but this is a piggy bank one.
Oh,
this is the actual like
not piggy banks, the card artist, but piggy banks like you put extra. It's actually piggy bank.
This is what they really love. They go crazy for this stuff in Japan. These soft vinyl figures right here. So you can kind of squeeze them a little bit here. And these things are expensive.
What's called soft vinyl? It feels just like this one.
I don't know, dude. I don't know, but they look awesome. And they have them all in different color variations and everything like that.
And are these the soft plastic ones that usually monochromatic like this?
I don't know what that means.
Like the same color.
Yes.
Okay.
Well, sometimes they have like two colors, things like that. But
a lot of times I've seen, like you said, when you showed me, you had this one in a bag.
Yeah.
I've seen these like at toy stores, and I thought these were like prototypes because they're the same color.
Yeah. But they do variations and things like that, which is another thing that we're going to do with these cards. Okay. We're going to do variations that will be exclusive for people to collect, stuff like that. Like maybe we'll do like a national variation, and it'll be like, I don't know, green or something like that.
So when your website goes live this weekend, will I be able to get on there and register and get on the mailing list? Or can you do that through Instagram? Like
on Instagram, if you want to get on our mailing list, you go to Instagram and you DM the Instagram account, the email, we'll put you on the email list. And I'll tell you this right now. Okay. I'm glad you brought that up. We're creating a community of collectors here. So if you're one of the first ones to support this project and you're on our list, we call it the First 100 Club. Basically, the first 100 people that support us, or even if we go more than that, basically, it will be a club that we create. And this club will get previews of the releases, and maybe you get a discount. I'm not going to promise anything, but you might get a discount. You might get early access. You might get the opportunity to buy exclusives. So we want to really kind of foster a community of collectors for these things. Again, this is not like, I'm not trying to like tell people to buy this and it's going to be worth $100 tomorrow or whatever. None of that stuff. This is for collectors who just love the IPs and love collecting these type of cards and just want to support the project. Nice.
Oh my gosh. Well, I can't wait. So I hope great success with Saturday morning cards in 2024. That we can take it through 2025. Let's do it, guys.
Right. Okay. So anything else you want to talk about before we get to
no, is there anything off the top of your head?
Well, one thing I want to talk about.
Maybe you get the ball rolling.
Can we talk about our London trip a little bit here? Maybe
let's do it. Okay. Let's do it.
So what I'm excited for, outside of the show, I'm excited for that. But I'm really excited to see if I can find any treasures out there. There's two things that I love to do when I travel.
Right.
Hunt for treasures and try the local foods. And with London, there's so much rich history there. I feel like I want to go to like an antique shop and see what kind of cool stuff that I can find there.
And when's the last time you've been to London?
2011, I think.
Oh, yeah, you've been there sooner. I have. Yeah, it's been almost 2005, 20 years for me. I must went like every year until then.
I want to see what kind of cool, toys I can find out there and antiques or whatever. Books. I might want to start collecting like rare editions of books. So maybe I can go out there and find something like a first edition of something out there. So I think that'd be really cool. And I'm also excited to try the food out there because I've seen all these different types of like English delicacies.
Like what?
English breakfast, for example.
Okay.
I love English breakfast where you can eat beans and French fries and grilled tomatoes and toast and whatever else they give you, eggs. Oh my gosh. You get all my favorite stuff. Bacon.
All my favorite stuff. Need bangers and mash. You like bangers and mash too?
That's mashed potatoes and sausage, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a little heavy for me.
Yeah, gravy. They have these things called like pies where they smother it in gravy or sauce or something like that. So I want to try that.
I love it. Too bad I won't be able to eat it. So you're gonna have to tell me how
Sunday
good it was.
Roast. I want to see what the Sunday.
We're doing
that.
It
just looks like a pot roast to me. But
are you gonna do tea time?
Yes. Yes. I've got a couple leads on a couple like really fancy tea places to take my family.
Can you do that again?
Shut up. Okay. So definitely we're gonna be doing tea time for sure. I'm just super excited to experience the travel aspect of going.
Fish and chips, Indian food's really good there. Chinese food's good there. Thai food's good there.
Yeah, I heard London is very multicultural.
Yes,
It's kind of
of
like
course
New
it is.
York,
Yeah.
right? Where they have a mix of everything. So
Yeah, and plus you got to think of all the countries they had colonized throughout the the centuries. So a lot of those people, of course, like you said, Indian food, Thai, Chinese, Cantonese food.
Yeah. And then I think I can talk about this now. Afterwards, we're going to be going to Paris.
Oh my god!
And I wish you and Marie could go with us. You guys are going down to
Ireland. We're going to visit.
We're going up to Ireland, right?
Across,
but I'm super excited to go to Paris because
I think my flight is longer than your travel to Paris. Actually,
apparently you can take a train.
I know
it's like 2-3 hours or something.
Oh, it's that long. Okay,
yeah.
For some reason,
it's
an hour.
I'm excited to try the bread in Paris because the last time I was there, also in 2011. Oh my god!
You did all that at one time.
It was the best bread I ever had, and that's the only thing I'm looking forward to is having a.
And what you do? Did you eat the baguette by itself, or how?
You could, yeah. It's that delicious. So I'm super excited to try.
Are
that.
you going to be taking the train, or?
Yes.
You will be taking the train.
Yes. Yeah.
Oh wow! Yeah. Is this train? Is this the one that goes under the water?
I think so. Yeah.
The tunnel?
Yeah.
Oh wow! Yeah, I can't wait to hear all about that.
Yes.
I've never done that.
So I don't know if anybody from London or Paris is watching this, but please contact us. Give us your tips. We're looking for tips, guides, whatever you guys think is good for us to kind of go out there and experience, so that we can make content and share it with the rest of everybody else. We're definitely open to that.
Oh man, I can't wait. I can't wait to meet all the people. Hopefully we meet a lot of new fans while we're there. That'll be the biggest thing, is just meeting like new people and introducing ourselves to the London crowd.
Yeah, we need to grow the Between Two Slabs brand for sure.
International.
Yeah, so we're definitely going to be promoting ourselves. Shameless self-promotion, as I like to call it.
Since we don't have any Canadian fans anymore, except for
I feel like we have to go back to Canada at some point. I feel like we got to do a redemption tour.
Vintage Lord Canada.
Yeah, we got to do a redemption tour for Canada at some point.
I don't even see Merleworld India or Canada. Yeah, I don't know what I miss him. I miss all the different Merleworlds.
Yeah.
I was hoping they were going to build like a Merleworld somewhere where I could ride the rides and everything. Take Dan and his family too.
Okay, let's get to the comments and then
maybe we can talk from there.
So I'll let you manage comments here on that side.
Okay, let's do that. Guess who's first, Dan? It's Mark the Collector. He says, "Happy Tuesday, party people." Mark, he's got his tacos out. Papa Jim, wow, number 2. Papa Jim, he's in early. He's got his popcorn bucket ready for the show that nobody listens to. LOL, let's go. Did you get is it the Dune popcorn bucket? Did you get the Dune popcorn bucket? Did you see that bucket?
I saw it.
Okay, that's all I can say.
It's funny.
Yes. I wanted one very badly. The Sports Card Professor 7, Orist, our AI fan. Good evening, gentlemen. Good evening, buddy.
He got a t-shirt.
Orist. Oh, he does. He does exist.
I think he got a t-shirt I think I sent it to him last week or early this week.
Orist, you got a t-shirt from us?
He's going to be wearing the Between Two Slabs t-shirt.
Can you post it and send it to me? Can you take a photo and send it to me, buddy?
He got the last double XL. That's it.
Orist is a double XL?
Yeah.
Oh, man. I thought he was a small for some reason. The Sports Card Professor 7, looking forward to your recommendations for the best fish and chips eatery. Dan, do you like fish and chips too?
I do. Who doesn't love fish and chips, right? But I keep getting this recommendation that keeps coming up. I think it's called like Greg's or something like that. Everybody keeps telling me to go to this place called Greg's.
Yeah, because I love the malt vinegar. You love malt vinegar?
No.
What?
I don't like anything vinegar.
What?
Yeah, vinegar is.
I did not know that about you.
Yeah.
You don't like vinegar?
No, I don't.
But how about all the vinegar and stuff they put like in the Korean foods that we eat? You don't mind that?
Is there vinegar in there? I didn't even.
Yeah, I feel that's a lot of that stuff.
I just don't like putting vinegar.
Cabbage,
I just don't like putting vinegar on like my fries or fried food.
You've never done that, or you tried it though, right?
I don't even remember, dude. I don't even remember.
And that's my favorite. The only thing is, I can't eat the fish and chips. I can't eat pies. I can't break bread with you
Fish and chips.
because there's breading on the fish, man. And do you want to see me in pain? It's not my body decided this. It was not my decision, man. The Sports Cup Professor 7 Horse is on fire. For Italy, set up a visit at the Upper Decks printer facility. You're going to Italy?
No, I'm not.
Okay. Sports Car Professor 7. I use a dentist in Encino who customs mold a crown in his office. Crown in an hour and works incredible. No need for temporary. But if Dan went to Encino, we've never been able to do the show tonight because he doesn't live anywhere near Encino. Gramps, you're looking good, Dan. You guys are looking good.
Appreciate it. It's my glass skin.
Then he goes, can't wait for London. Gramps, are you just bringing Star Wars cards? What are you going to bring?
I'm going to let Gramps bring all the Star Wars cards. I may not bring any Star Wars cards. You know, I think I'm going to let him corner the market on Star Wars cards there.
You're not going to bring anything?
I might bring like a couple, but I'm just going to let him do his thing.
Do you still have like slab Star Wars cards?
A few.
Okay.
A few.
But are you going to bring those Kurosawa DC cards, piggy banks?
If I can manage to fit them in.
Yeah, I don't know where you're going to fit that box in.
I don't know. I'm going to have to try to figure it out.
Orist again. Merlin, did you do any swaps yourself on VeriSwap? I tried to. The problem is, Orist, when everybody wants to trade with me, they don't like give me any offers of their inventory. So I have to go look in their inventory. And Dan, let me tell you, I don't know if you have the same problem. It's nothing but baseball prospects.
Yes.
That's all it is. And I'm telling you, like, do you see any baseball in my inventory? Those things are freaking amazing. Did you know he was going to make those?
I did.
That's amazing. So what? One of them is what? The heroes and one's the villains?
No, one's Marvel, one's DC.
Oh, one's Marvel, one's... Oh, I thought it was the DC, because I've only had my eye on the DC.
Well, he just released a villains version.
Oh, he did?
A couple days ago.
Okay. And what's the villains one of? The same thing? DC and Marvel?
Marvel and DC.
Okay, so it's the complement the heroes. Yeah. You have the heroes version. Yeah. So if you really wanted the entire Kurosawa pig bake set, you'd want the heroes and the villains.
I'm going to try it.
Card set.
I'm going to try to see if I can get one.
Wow, I did not know that. And so when you buy a 2-card set from Piggy Banks, that means it's $300 each. So it's $600 for the 2-card set. Yeah. Okay. It's not like 2 for $500. It's basically
there's no discount.
There's no discount if you buy 2.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm glad to know that now. Sports Car Professor 7. Do they sell Mr. Minty cleaning supplies? The UK Locker Company. I know. I need to get Mr. Minty to give me some Minty supplies to take to London. Did you talk to him about it?
I did, but he is busy, so he couldn't work.
Well, I think he's just getting back from Toronto, isn't he? Yeah. Oh my God, Tito the alien. Hi humans, I come in peace. Well, Tito, I hope you make it to the London Card Show and visit us. The Sports Card Professor 7. I sent your IG post about UK Locker sponsorship at the UK Card Show to my card post to create a UK presence for my card post. What is my card post, Dan? Where'd he go? Dan. Is he there? Anyway, I want to show you while I'm waiting for Dan. Look at this, guys. Here's some of the few sports cards I got. This had been in my shoebox forever, raw, just in a rigid top loader. I sent this in to PSA. They graded my cards faster than SGC and CGC. I'm just now getting my cards. Okay, I want to rant here. My Dan's here. They're just now finishing up the cards I sent in January. SGC is. And they're going to ship them out next week when I'm in London.
Well, they did get acquired, so maybe they've been busy.
These cards I sent in 3 weeks ago to PSA. I'm now getting them back. I put these on the slow boat. They got done in 2 weeks. Go figure. It's not the bulk one. It was just because I sent in 10. And this one came back at 10. So go figure. Oh, and then another thing is where is it? I want to show you this. Oh, yeah.
Oh,
Guys,
mail days now?
Well, I can't. But while you were doing this, I was just killing some time. So I wanted to finish this. This is Olivia Rodrigo. You know, she's doing the tour guts tours, and every card is individually to that venue. So, for instance, she did 4 shows at Madison Square Garden. This one specifically for Madison Square Garden, but each one has a specific date. So, this is the Madison Square Garden show on April 6th. So, every 4 shows at MSG was a different colored one of these. So, it's very individually. PSA will slab these graded. I had a couple within a day. They were sold. SGC rejected them all.
What?
Yes. The ones I've been waiting for 4 months on.
Let me see that.
And PSA, they just came out in March. And PSA, that's what held them up. And they rejected them. PSA will slab them. And they slabbed mine within a week.
SGC's dropping the ball.
So go figure. I can't understand the method to their madness. So I guess when I get them back, I'm just going to take them with me to London, whatever I don't sell in London, then I'm going to take and get them slabbed by PSA because they, like I said, they will slab them. So anyway, that's it. That was on my mail day. The Sports Card Professor 7 virtual card show presents. Wonderful, Dan.
You know, PSA will be taking on-site submissions
At London?
at the London Card Show. So if you want to just give it to them there, you
So
can.
they've got people flying all the way here from Orange County
Yes.
to London,
Yes.
and then they're going to ship them back here
Yes.
to Orange County. They're not going to grade them on site.
No, not on-site grading, but on-site submissions.
Oh, wow. Okay. So I can send some cards
You
I can
could.
have with me, and then,
Then you don't have to bring it home with you.
ooh, good idea. Will they charge me extra for that? That's a good question, right?
I mean, they should.
I should get regularly charged?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, hopefully they'll do that. So I'm just like, all my raw expensive cards here, just take them.
If you want to trust them to do that.
Oh my God, what luck I've been having. Oh boy. Papa Jim, yes, I have the WWF Wrestling album by Epic Records from 1985. Is that the one where he finally doing the Rick Dillinger song? Hogan did? Where finally I'm a real American?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I think that is. Because I think Papa Jim's in my age bracket. So I think we both had that same album. But these are the Japanese albums. And there's quite a few on eBay. Other things I didn't find out, like BBM made wrestling entrance albums in the late 70s, early 80s.
Interesting.
I know. So I'm like, Dan needs to get on this, man.
How's your AMG submission?
Well, I know that Rob let me tell you what, four guys called me this morning, and they all apologized and everything. What I did was the first shipment, my experimental shipment was, I sent in all of the standard stuff first in mid-February. So like my CDs, the LPs, things like that. I sent them in first, a whole shipment. Then I sent in all the crazy custom stuff to see how that was going to do. Well, somehow the first shipment got lost in the mix, maybe the move. I don't know what happened, but something. And they didn't get marked arrived till after the stuff that I sent, the custom ones I sent in a month later. And because of that, the stuff, other custom, I feel like, sometimes when an expediter gets your order at a restaurant, they've actually put everything on top. You've ever had that happen to you before? And now you're like the first that make your order, and now you're the last to get to the cook, the chef, or whatever. Well, this kind of happened. So the customs got pushed on top. And since they're customs and they're taking forever, and then the move, the standard stuff got lost in the shuffle, unfortunately. And they felt bad, and they're good guys. And I'm like, dude, I just want to show some stuff off. I can't wait to show it. So hopefully when I get back from Europe, they will arrive, but they've been there since February. So with grading, except for PSA, I haven't had good luck. But it's all taken care of now, and everybody's wonderful, and they want to do interviews with us and everything. So hopefully this summer we will get to show off what we have, you and I's EMG stuff. I can finally show the custom stuff. We show autographs to CDs, and we can have them on and discuss more about music memorabilia. Actually, I went to guys. This is kind of off the record, or not off the record, but kind of digress. Some friends of mine invited me to this music trivia night in Eagle Rock last week. They're like, Merlin, come with us. It's at 6:30. I went there. It's this hole in the wall, but man, it was packed. And Dan, they were like, you have to be a real music head, music aficionado, audiophile, whatever you call it, to get a quarter of these questions correct. They were hard. And these guys, one of the guys I haven't seen since I was in France 30 years ago, and we got top 4.
Oh, wow.
Yes, I did well. Guess what my best category was? He's going to get a kick off this one. The first category was musicians who've been in prison.
Okay.
So it was anywhere from Merle Haggard, Johnny Cash, to Master P, to all the different rappers. But one, I got all of them right. You're gonna have a laugh. You're gonna have a laugh on this one. It was gay disco. So I got all that right, man. I got gay disco, and then songs that have parentheses. I did very well with. Okay. Songs with parentheses, and they weren't. But I can't wait to go. But anyway, this bar is owned by Permanent Records. I don't know if people are in Southern California, but I guess they had like 2 or 3 shops in the Eagle Rock area, the Highland Park area. But now they have a store there, and they've got a lot of collectible stuff. So I went back there, and it was packed full of all these people who, after the show was over, the contest, trivia night, and they were in there buying. And this vinyl wasn't cheap. I mean, there was an autographed Dua Lipa album that was $300. A lot of rare vinyl. So I asked the guy, like, what do you think about them slabbing vinyl?
What do you say?
He's like, it was kind of weird at first, but you know what? I'm down with it. I understand it, because he's like, because some of the vinyl is so expensive, you don't want to play it. So buy one that you do play, and maybe have one that you slab, because this is going to hold and preserve that album. So the good thing is it won't ever get played unless someone cracks it open, like a rare champagne or a rare wine, right? That's 150 years old. The same thing, correct?
Yeah, interesting.
But I was really surprised. I thought they might just go like, this was grading. Yeah. It's going to ruin the whole hobby, the music hobby. But no, they totally understood it. And I was like, well, do you mind if I come sometime and do an interview with you guys, and we'll talk about it? Like, oh, we'd love to. And after that, they started showing me all kinds of like crazy vinyl that they had. So I kind of opened up a can of worms, and I was really enjoying this. So I hope to go back and maybe film these guys. Nice. Yeah. But it's good to hear from their perspective. Do you agree?
Yeah, I think I don't think the vinyl collecting community, I don't think they're going to change or get booted out or anything like that. I think it's just going to be a little niche section of collecting music where people collect graded versions, and they pay a lot of money for it, and it's high grade and things like that. But music people are so passionate about actually listening to the albums that that's not going to change.
Yeah, but I'm saying in all the crowd, the people that were in there, the customers, they also kind of like agreed as well. I thought a lot of people would be like, what, grading? And just start cussing away at them. But they totally understood it. They totally got it. They're like, some people go, well, it's not for me, but I understand it. And they're like, I can understand, like, you want to keep one preserved and hold it for like centuries down the road.
You know what, though? A lot of people that have vinyl collections are going to make a lot of money when these things start.
That is true. I do agree with that.
So they're going to love that part of it.
Oh yeah, because the vinyl at this record store was not like almost everything on the wall was $300 or more. It was very expensive stuff. So I'm like, why do you want to spend that much? Yeah, if you're going to spend that much money, are you going to play it? Because every time you play it, you're going to wear it out. It wears out. Or do you want to preserve that if you're going to spend $500 on an album? Correct?
Yeah.
It's the same thing. Like, are you going to pay $1,000 for a Pokemon card and play with it?
No.
Okay, yeah, the same thing, right? Yeah. You're going to hold on to it. So the best thing is maybe own one to play. So one that's in less condition, or the sleeves in less condition, and another one, if it's really nice, you want to preserve that one and have that one for resale. And the guy goes, oh, at least you can sell that one and buy more records that you like, that you want in your collection. Octa Collect says, where are my gifts, Dan? Well, when we see you in Dallas, bro. When we see you in Dallas. Fat Belly Collects, here for the spice of life, man. Well, hopefully you can ride a worm and eat some spice. Octa Collects, 90s kid here. Saturday cartoons were the best. So they had Saturday morning cartoons even in the 90s?
Yeah.
Do they still do it? Will your daughter have this privilege?
It's different now because everything's on YouTube,
or
streaming, so she can watch whatever she wants anytime. You guys don't know. Okay, let me just go on a little bit here.
I got them started.
You guys don't know what we had to suffer through in the 80s, where if you wanted to watch something like your favorite show, you had to wait till it came on once a week usually, and you couldn't really, like, some people had the ability to record it on a VHS or something like that.
Oh, when I was a kid, they didn't even have that yet.
But there was no like,
VCR.
There was no like recording system. There was no playback, nothing. You either saw it or you missed it.
That's right.
And like, there's not reruns. You have to wait for it to cycle through the whole season before you get a rerun or anything like that. So it was tough times, man. I don't even know how we got through it.
And how about the commercials and everything between the shows?
Yeah, that was.
Yeah. And then what was the and I have the whole box set of the music too. I forget what it is. The ones that had all the grammar stuff and then the history stuff. What was that called? Schoolhouse Rocks.
Yes.
Did they have that for a kid too?
In school, they showed us that.
Oh, they did? In your school, they showed Schoolhouse Rocks?
Yeah.
Oh my God, like Conjunction Junction.
That's how I learned about how to make a bill.
I'm just a bill, just a lonely old bill, and I'm sitting here on Capitol Hill.
So it was tough times back then. Okay? you kids these days, you haven't.
Oh, those good old days. Get your adverbs here. Michael Alcorn. Remember when Dan tenderized me? I got Steamboat for wife. Oh, I thought he said you got you Steamboat Willied. Are you going to get tenderized by Dan in London as well? Gramps, this is Gramps, everyone. See, he's proud to show off his Darth Vader.
Yes.
I know when Gramps starts to get tenderized, he just looks at me and goes, "Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy."
He asked for it though.
Oh, he does.
He asked for it.
Are you masochistic?
So I had to give it to him.
D10's collections. Enjoy the London show, guys. I need to make my way there soon. A shame I do soccer and haven't been yet. Well, you got to come. We'll definitely give you FOMO about it. Carlos, Godzilla is a good collection item. Yeah, man, what's been good for me? I've been selling the Godzilla cards. I actually have some of the stuff from the -1, everything. I got some of those back. The -1 promo cards from the movie that PSA will also grade. That I'll have ready this weekend, and if they don't sell them, definitely take it to London. And then the Type 1 photos I sold a lot raw, and those did very well too. So Godzilla definitely is on fire. You should actually bring. I don't know what you can bring to London Godzilla wise,
I don't really
but
have anything that I could bring.
When we do a show back here in the U.S., you need to bring some of this memorabilia and have that on at your booth, Dan, for sure.
This right here is worth like $200, dude.
So that's going to sit right there at your table at the Burbank Card Show.
From 1990, this was like a giveaway from Toyota in 1990. This is worth.
That's 1990?
1999, I think. Okay. But this is worth like $200. I saw it on eBay.
See, the next thing we know, Dan is going to start a grading company that only grades piggy banks. and not the art card, but these type things.
Hey, you never know.
And Japanese figures.
That could be in the works too. Okay.
What was those other things? The 52, whatever it was. There's toys there in the blind boxes too that we saw at toy stores that you've collected a lot of.
Oh yeah, 52 toys or something.
Yeah. You have a lot of those things too.
Warhammer figures, you mean?
Those too, but all those things you brought a lot from Japan and Asia.
Oh yeah.
That you need a grading company for that.
Yeah. That could be in the works, guys.
Oh my goodness. Oh boy. Because what isn't being graded right now? That is in the collectible toy. That's in the great curator realm.
I could tell you, but I feel like I'd be giving it away.
Oh my goodness.
I could tell you there's some good things that I gatekeep, okay? I'm just gonna say that right now, some collectibles that I don't tell anybody about because
the curator is a gatekeeper.
They're too rare. They're too rare to give mainstream, but we'll see.
Oh yeah, Octa Collects, he sent his email to Saturday morning cartoons. I want to say cartoons, but cards. Octa Collects again. You going to get that bangers and mash, Dan?
Yeah, maybe. Can I show you something real quick?
Yes, always show us something.
Okay. These are some. I think you appreciate it. These are the Navy Challenge coins that I got in Japan when I gave the piggy banks card to the guy.
Oh, they're heavy.
Wow. He's in the U.S. Navy, and he gave me these.
Now, what is that?
A challenge coin.
That's a challenge coin?
Yeah.
That's the biggest coin I've ever seen in my life.
These were like custom ones that they made. There's an Iron Man one. Pretty cool. Check that out, guys. So pretty cool that they do this kind of stuff. You can
now, have they been making these for a while?
Oh, yeah, apparently, yeah. These things, they trade on eBay.
This is a long traditional thing, really?
Yeah, they trade on eBay, too.
That's a sumo wrestler, and then you have... Oh, it's the Hulk.
Yeah.
Oh, but Hulk as a sumo wrestler.
Yeah.
Oh, that's awesome. Now, are these things expensive?
They range between like 50 to like $300, I think. Some of them more.
Now, what's on the Iron Man insignia?
U.S. Navy.
Oh wow, okay, with a little anchor on it.
Yeah.
Okay.
So just kind of.
Now, I don't understand why is the U.S. Navy on the Iron Man.
You know what a challenge coin is?
No, tell us more. No.
In the military, when you're stationed with a unit, they have their own coin.
Okay.
And you earn it, and then you the tradition is that if you meet another person in the military, you can challenge them to show your coin, to show that you're in the military. And if you don't pull it out of your pocket, you owe them a drink or something. It's a tradition they have. So now this is like.
And they're usually that big?
No, they're usually like normal coins, but now they get really creative and they do these kind of things. And
wow,
this is just a tradition that they have in the military where they give these things out to each other.
See, I'm glad I learned something new every day.
On the back of this, it tells you.
Oh wow, look at the detail in the back. The back's even cooler than the front.
Yeah, this one says Squadron Chiefs Mess V03. That's what it says.
So these are mostly bought by military men.
The unit will make these, and they give them out.
Okay, gotcha.
Yeah. And then people trade them or they sell them on eBay or whatever.
I never knew this existed. I'm glad to learn this from you. Thank you so much for sharing.
That's pretty cool.
That's pretty cool. And these are really heavy too. Like you have that in your pocket, you know which pocket that's going to be in if another military guy asks you to pull that out. Yeah. So everybody's involved in this: the Army, the Navy, the Marines, Air Force, Coast Guard.
Yep.
Wow. That is awesome. Okay. Octa Collect. See, Christian's on fire tonight. We already bored with Cody as champion. His promos are a bit of a snooze. Dan, what do you think about Christian making a comment about this?
I think Cody is a great spokesperson for wrestling. He looks corporate. He's good looking guy, blonde.
Hot wife. He's
got everything like that.
Cute baby.
And he's a great baby face. But yeah, it hasn't been great. His promos haven't been great because there's no challenge to it. Like, who's gonna challenge him now? You know what I mean? But I think he's a good person. Like, he needed to beat Roman Reigns to have his story told. And the way they did it was excellent. But is he going to be have this dominating reign like Roman Reigns did? I don't think so.
Oh, you don't think so?
No.
Or is he going to turn heel?
I don't think he's going to turn heel.
You don't think
I think
there's any tease of heel tease?
I think it would be a terrible heel.
Really?
Yeah. He's the company's face right now. But I think they'll let him do a run for maybe a year, and then if they give him a good heel, then he'll be good. He'll be entertaining to watch. And really, the only heel for him right now, I guess, is The Rock. The way they're
That's
building it
a
up.
big enough challenger.
Yeah. The way that
it's either or if Roman comes back.
Roman comes back, but I don't want to see that story because we have to see.
Well, it looks like they're extending now this bloodline storyline going.
We have to see the Roman versus Rock at some point. So I think that's what Roman would do.
Okay.
And honestly, he's earned a break where he could take a year off. And then he come back and be even better.
Well, how about the return of someone like Braun Strowman or CM Punk?
CM Punk as the heel, that could be interesting. I could see him feuding with Cody. Braun Strowman, no.
You don't think?
No. Nothing's interesting about Braun Strowman.
He's not who would make a good monster heel?
No.
For Cody?
No, I don't think so. But I could legitimately challenge him and beat him? No, I don't think so.
Yeah, then who's going to do that then? It's just that means the heel class is pretty weak.
Yeah, I mean, if Drew McIntyre went full on heel, he could challenge him. It'd be interesting, but
Or if they sign MJF.
MJF,
You think that could happen?
I think his contract runs up in 2025.
Oh, really? Let's see.
Right?
Okay.
So, right?
So that's going to happen.
Yeah, MJF is going to go to WWE because
Eventually.
AEW is a sinking ship. Can we talk about how bad it is right now?
He loves talking about how bad AEW.
How bad AEW is. Tony Khan he's lost his mind. Like WWE is so far in his head that he's blowing everything.
I'm worried he's turning into a Bischoff.
Yeah, he's just so crazy.
And Vince Russo.
First of all, he does he's involved in the storyline now where
that's what I'm saying.
Jack Perry hit him last week. I saw that.
The Perry and
it was the worst sell I've ever seen.
The Young Bucks you saw that one. He didn't even touch the mat when he got pile driven.
That when he got punched in the chest, he laid down like he was dead, and then he got up and started holding himself. It was the worst sell I've ever seen. So that part is stupid. Having Jack Perry be this badass rebel now that he's trying to be like CM Punk. He's trying to be like CM Punk, and it's just not believable to me.
Oh, they were like, since we lost CM Punk, well, why don't we?
Yeah, he pulls off his mask and he's smiling at the crowd like a jackass,
And then when he hugged, Tony Khan, he gave that look.
It's terrible. And then Tony Khan goes on to the NFL draft wearing the neck brace, so he's selling it. Okay,
he's kayfabing.
I'll give him that. He's selling it. But then he goes on this rant. Did you hear the rant?
No.
He did a football interview with ESPN or something like that. Okay, and they said, "Tell us about AEW," and he goes on this little rant. Okay, I'm going to paraphrase here, but he basically said that AEW is the Pepsi. He liked himself the Pepsi of the wrestling industry, and WWE is the Harvey Weinstein of the wrestling industry.
Who's the
WWE?
Because of Vince?
Yes.
Oh,
and he said that it's his job to basically be the good guy and bring wrestling, popularity into the mainstream. Basically, it was a terrible interview. It was terrible. Even the people interviewing him, they're like, let's not talk about that. Let's not talk about that. So he is definitely going off script right now.
Someone needs to talk to him.
And it's terrible. And everybody in his promotion is terrible. Everybody, he overpaid for everybody at that.
Wasn't that kind of the same thing WCW did back in the mid-90s?
Yes. And if you look at them, they're not stars, dude. There's they're mostly AEW leftovers and people that were in New Japan that didn't want to sign with WWE because they didn't want it for whatever reason.
Right.
And part of it is he doesn't have MJF. Okay, that sucks. He doesn't have Kenny Omega, which is
what's happened to Kenny?
He's injured also.
Okay.
But everybody else he has on there sucks. There's nobody good on there.
Yeah, but I feel like Swerve's a good champion.
Yes.
You don't think so?
I mean, not really.
He's got the dance.
Yeah, Tony Khan did that too on the last show. It looked terrible. Stop doing that. We're losing viewers. We just lost 10 viewers from the live stream.
Yeah, no.
Okay? But anyways, AEW sucks. I said it in the beginning, and I'll still say it now. They've lost their momentum. They're terrible. They have low attendance, and they're just.
Is that why they're just now shooting back in Jacksonville?
They have no production value, dude. And I'll tell you what's going to happen. Okay.
Oh no! What?
Tony's dad is super rich.
Yes, we know that.
We know.
Well, they own the Jaguars, correct?
We know that there's a level of nepotism here where he put his son in charge of football operations for the Jaguars, right?
Right.
And then his son says, basically, I want to start off this wrestling program. Okay, go ahead, do it. Here's money.
Okay.
Right? And it was a startup for up until now, and still a startup. But with any startup, right? How much more money do you put into it before you just say, you know what, this is not working out, right? At some point, his dad, which is bankrolling all this, his dad's going to be like, and investors, if he has any, are they going to be like, look, dude, you're not making any money. They just got dropped from their streaming service for pay-per-views because from
the Bleacher Report,
GZN, something like that, was the one that was streaming their pay-per-views. They just terminated their contract because nobody's buying their pay-per-views.
Well, I think that was, but still, I think it was through Bleacher Report.
It is, yeah.
And it was really hard to get through to it.
So they lost that. They got bad attendance. People are making fun of them. Tony Khan's going off the rails. At some point, his dad's gonna be like, "Look, dude, you had your fun. I let you play with this for 5 years, 6 years, whatever. We lost millions of dollars."
So the dad handed this to Tony, like, "Here, you go and have fun and do something with us."
Yes.
Okay.
And, his dad came on the show after he got Power Drive too.
Really?
His dad came out there and was like,
They pile drove him too?
No, but his dad just came out, and this is the guy who owns the Jaguars. He's like a billionaire,
right?
And he's coming on to this TV show to watch his son get power drived. It's ridiculous. It's ridiculous.
And was he sad?
He was playing like he looked concerned, but it was different, And it's not the same like the McMahons, because the McMahons grew up in the wrestling business. Right? These are outsiders coming in, trying to figure out this whole wild circus that is wrestling. It's just not working out.
So, what do you think they should do? That's the only way to save it.
Yeah, they need to merge or sell the company and just be a good number 2 indie company, basically. They're good when they're off.
Because right now I feel like it's bad because they're not sticking to any storylines. There's no really like storylines. Like every week it's just a whole new game, I feel like.
Yeah.
And that is bugging me.
And they need to cut ties with all these people, all the wrestlers that they're overpaying. What are they paying?
I mean, like John Moxley and Bryan Danielson are all overpaid, do you think?
Yes. And
so
Mercedes is overpaid.
Oh, obviously, because they're all former WWE stars, right?
Yeah.
So they're using that as the vehicles, right?
Yeah.
To sell tickets, but the tickets aren't selling.
It's like Daniel Bryan. Who cares about him anymore, right? He was such a big star in WWE.
Yeah, he's just helping new talent, right?
Edge,
he's helping develop new talent.
Edge, who cares about Edge anymore?
Well, his matches are actually really good.
Miro, who cares about him?
Miro, I hadn't seen him in 6 months. He's disappeared.
Yeah.
He came back, wrestled like one match against Andrade, and that was the last time I saw him.
Adam Cole, he got injured, but who cares about him?
What's Adam Cole? He's always injured.
Undisputed Era.
There's no Britt Baker. Where's she? She's back to doing teeth.
I don't know.
Doing dental work.
It's terrible. Anyways, let's move on.
Okay. Boy, we got him on his soapbox, didn't we? Uncle Panda, what's your thoughts on PSA plan to detect card that has been cleaned with chemicals? Is it even possible? Yeah, that's a good question. Very good question.
I'm sure it's possible. I think that if that's their policy, then yeah, it's fine. Because we talked about this, I think last week.
We did.
Basically, it's like the card cleaners are coming up with new technology to prep cards so that they can get the best grades possible. And they're pushing the envelope. I made that video about Kirk cards soaking the cards, which is the most wild thing I've ever seen, right? So they're pushing the envelopes of what can be done to a card. to make it still look presentable. So PSA, as the leading grading authority, they have to catch up with this, right? It's just like counterfeit technology, like the we have to come up with ways to detect counterfeit bills and new people that are coming up with new ways to make counterfeit money, right? They're pushing the boundaries on that. So they basically kind of go hand in hand. So I think it's a good thing that they're doing that. And if that's their policy, that you're not allowed to use foreign substances, and they're going to be able to detect it, then I think people will stop. And then they'll come up with a new thing. Maybe they'll come up with, like, I don't know, laser technology or 3D or like UV technology where they'll enhance the card somehow. And then that will be the next thing.
And so we'll see. Someone told me, I don't want to say who it was, but someone told me that apparently Kurtz wouldn't put the ingredients on the cleaner, and someone found out that it was like Pledge, is what I heard, and that you could just use Pledge, and now people are just using the Pledge, and I'm like, well, that's crazy. I'd be scared to pledge my card until I saw like DIY videos on
Pledge, huh? Interesting.
Did you not hear about this?
I heard something about that. I thought it was like just a rumor, but I don't know.
But I'm saying, even if the card is soaked in Pledge, who cares?
Yeah. Well, who cares if there's no rule against it, right?
Right.
But if there's a rule against it, then you're not supposed to.
No, understand that.
So I think that I think it's good that PSA is taking a stand with this, and I think the reason that they can't take a stand now is they don't have the technology to detect it. But when they do, then they can definitely do that. And PSA has enough money that they probably have a whole research department for R&D and to come up with new technology to find these things out.
Well, I might say, if you definitely soaked a card in Pledge, especially like a vintage cardboard card, you're going to smell that through the entire office.
Right.
It's going to smell very lemony. Adrian, he's getting here late. What's up, gentlemen? What's up, Adrian? CV Sports Cards, continue with content you left off like you did in Atlanta when Between Two Slabs invades London. We will, dude. We will. The Sports Card Professor 7. What are your thoughts about James Bond 007 cards for the UK?
I think they're awesome. I haven't seen them, but they exist.
Are these like new out ones?
I think Upper Deck is making them.
Because I think like Rittenhouse or something made some like 10 years ago.
Yeah.
And they had like the autographed ones. I know the popular ones was like a Jeffrey Wright one. I think maybe they had a couple other Bonds. Yeah. Jeffrey Wright's on there. I knew that I had the Sheena Easton one who sung the theme to one of the Bond movies.
James Bond is just a classic character, so I think it's cool.
Yeah, that's a good franchise to sell for sure. Mark the Collector, WWE Backlash predictions. I don't even know what the lineup is.
Yeah, I haven't really paid attention to it.
Is that this coming week? Is this weekend or the weekend after?
I don't
in London?
I don't know. I don't pay attention. I take a break until like SummerSlam, basically.
But is there Backlash in France? You should go see. I was like, that's gonna be my next question. Are you going to that then? If
it's the time that I'm out there, I might.
Well, it might be actually. I don't know if it's. I think it's the weekend after when we're in London, so we're gonna probably miss out. But God, it would be great to jump over there and go see it. Wouldn't it be great? But I'm sure tickets are gonna be super expensive because fans are very thirsty for wrestling, especially WWE, right. And it's not like it comes there every single week. Right. So I think the tickets there are gonna be like sky high. Yeah. That's it. Anything else, Dan?
Anything I want to show off? No, but let me just kind of talk about our sponsors again.
Okay, let's do it.
It's kind of a big deal for us guys now that we have so many sponsors for this trip here. So we want to make sure we give them as much shout out as we can, starting with Zion Cases. They are our lead sponsor now for the podcast. We will be giving away free Zion cases and the
things like this will be at the London Card Show.
I don't know what they're sending.
Okay.
So I don't know. This is my personal bag.
Okay.
I don't know what they're sending out there.
But you're not going to be giving away your own personal bag.
No. I might take the new one.
Because it's a pretty one. It's a beautiful one.
I may take ones. But they are our lead sponsor, so we will be giving this stuff away. Zion Cases, I don't need to explain this to you guys. They dominate the case scene here in the U.S. So definitely a great product. Yeah. Who else want to stand-up displays here? We got our stand-up displays. Okay. Also, one of our favorite display methods here. I display all my cards using stand-up displays. I always use. They also make the Curator stands here.
Oh, they do. That's stand-up displays.
Yeah,
Okay.
they make the Curator stands here. These are all UV printed. They're not 3D printed. They look way cleaner.
Are you going to bring some of those to the Lemon Card show?
Probably. We'll see.
Okay.
We'll see. So stand-up displays, and then Graded Guard, our good friend Ben here. Graded Guard. Check them out, guys.
They have the entire color of the rainbow of these things.
Yes.
They go around the graded slab, and I think they do have PSA, CGC, and BGS.
Yes.
Different colors.
Yes. And they look great on Pokemon cards. So those will also be for displayed and given away at the London Card Show. And if you guys want to buy any of this stuff, you can use the discount code Curator. You get like 10-20% off. I'm not sure what it is. I think it's 10 or 15% off all these products. So you can use that. Plus our two service sponsors, which is VeriSwap, probably the #1 trading app in the hobby right now. Go sign up with them. If you don't want to get scammed, I cannot emphasize this enough. Okay, if you don't want to get scammed on these deals that you're doing on Facebook, on Instagram, whatever,
if people want to trade with you,
go use VeriSwap. You pay a little fee, but it saves you the headache of getting scammed. And I know a lot of people that get scammed. They always message me. And they always message me and say, "Hey,
the person that got scammed."
Yeah, the people got
or
scammed.
the scammer.
No, they message me and they say, "Hey, can you share this story? This guy scammed me, and this and that." And I'm like, "Dude,
why'd you do this?
Why'd you do that, dude? Like, why? Next time use VeriSwap." Basically, is what I tell them. So VeriSwap is definitely
because you know how many people message me on eBay and ask me like, "I'm willing to trade," and I'm like, "I don't know who you are."
Exactly, right? Just use VeriSwap. Just so that you can save yourself the peace of mind, guys. It's a great service. And then Third Down Displays, which is unrolling their new locker service. It's called the Card Locker UK. If you want to buy anything in the UK that you need a local address to be shipped to, go use those guys. They're just rolling out the service this week, and there's only 25 lockers available.
Oh, that's it.
So make sure you try to get one of those lockers. You reserve it. It's like a P.O. box, basically. And then you can reserve it to order whatever it is. And I tell you what, if you had one of those, you probably could have got those Disney UK products when they first came out, right? Because people didn't want to ship them to America.
Oh, really?
They could not, because there's licensing issues. You cannot sell that stuff to America for distributors. So you could only get it secondhand.
That's crazy, kid. I was wondering if people got them because I've seen so many people at shows who want to show those to me.
Brian has been breaking those.
What?
He has to fly to Europe to get those.
He actually has to go to Europe to pick them up physically and bring them back to the Bay Area.
Yes. So there's issues with like
and he does that. That's how hot the product is.
That's why they're so expensive. But if you have a mailbox, maybe they can just send it there, and then you can get it through that.
So if Sunday League Investor had his own Third Down Display locker, he may not have to fly over.
I'm going to have to talk to him about that.
It will save him a flight.
I'm going to have to talk to him about that. Plus, there's UK breakers. There's UK breakers that have products and stuff like that. They are like wrestling products. There's guys that break wrestling cards in the UK, and you can just ship all your stuff there. This didn't happen in the UK. It happened in Asia. But the Roman Reigns Prism Black 1/1 was pulled a couple weeks ago in Asia.
In Asia?
Yeah. So these breakers in different countries, they got product that, if you participate.
How much did you have to pay for it?
I didn't pay for it.
Okay.
I think the guy got it for like $300 or something like that. And it's probably worth $20,000, maybe $30,000.
Out of the break.
Yeah.
That's $300.
Yeah.
It's like he didn't sell to somewhere $300. Okay.
Yeah. So if you guys, that's another thing. You can take advantage of all the UK breakers out there that, maybe have better pricing or whatever, or better products, and you can just ship it to that UK locker. Okay. So the Card Locker UK. Okay. The Card Locker UK. Go follow them on Instagram. Go follow Third Down Displays, VeriSwap, Graded Guard, Stand Up Displays, and Zion Cases, all on Instagram, guys. Show them that you support them by supporting us. I mean, wait, did I say that right? Show them that you support us by supporting them because they are our sponsor, guys.
That's right.
Okay.
And guys, also remember, Between Two Slabs, we are on the Great Curator channel on YouTube. So if you're listening to this, we also do the podcast, all the links. So like Spotify, Google, Amazon, all those links are in the descriptions below. But make sure you follow the Great Curator on YouTube if you're listening to this. And if you're watching this, make sure you subscribe. If you haven't already, smash that bell button to be notified when we do our live stream in London.
Yes.
So we're going to do that. We're going to do that trade night. So make sure you hit the bell button so you know, because the time's going to be, well, I don't know what the times are going to be there different from here.
They're 8 hours ahead of Pacific Standard Time.
So it may be kind of weird in the middle of the afternoon for you guys, but it'll be late at night for us. So we want to make sure y'all get to watch it live when we're doing it live from London. And make sure you leave comments below. Also go to Instagram, TikTok, and subscribe to both of us.
And don't forget, guys, my new project here, Saturday Morning Cards. Please go follow the Instagram page, Saturday Morning Cards. We're going to do the pre-order coming soon, maybe this weekend, guys. So you're going to want to
be this weekend.
You're going to want to participate in that and get your hands on these guys. This is going to be a fun project to be part of.
Yeah.
Okay. So with that, we will see you guys. We're not going to be next Tuesday. We're taking that time off because we'll be traveling.
No Tuesday.
But we will see you guys at the trade night, and then the following week we're not going to see you guys. So this is going to be like a little bit of a break for us. So thank you guys for watching, and we'll see you
on the other side of the pond next week.
Yes.
Bye.
There's a podcast called Between Two Slabs. They consume mass media. It seems so sad.